If you could make the bike feel lighter, would you be able to ride harder for longer? Of course you would. Here's the top 5 strength exercises we use with our riders so they can throw their bike around like a kid's toy. The first exercise is the back squat. The back squat focuses on building the legs and core. Great for getting your ass up and down off the bike, lots, like you are at Hadar Desert Race. There's 2 main things to focus on for the back squat. First thing we want to do is make sure that we're pushing back with the hips first and then bending at the knees. This will make sure we don't put too much load on our knees and get some of the bigger powerhouse muscles moving exactly like they're working on the bike. Second thing we want to do is make sure that we've got our knees tracking over our toes. This is going to take the load off our knee joint and allow us to use some of those bigger powerhouse muscle groups in your legs and get them working like they are on the bike. The second exercise is the deadlift. This is a really good exercise at building your hamstrings, your glutes, and especially your lower back. Great for long races where you're up on the pegs standing up for long periods of time, like think Desert Race. 2 things to focus on for the deadlift. First thing is engage your core, make sure that you have your back nice and straight. This way we can alleviate any overuse of your lower back during the deadlift, and we can maximize using your glutes, your quads, and your hamstrings. These are the muscles we want to get working to have the best transfer over to the bike. Second thing we want to make sure is that we're really driving with the legs. The way that we do this is we focus on pulling with our chest once we get to the top of the knee. Once we get to the top of the knee, then we focus on standing up straight. The third exercise is the overhead press. This is a great exercise for building the shoulders and triceps. A great exercise if you really need to wrestle the bike around and push the bike around like you do in hard enduro. First thing is to remember to keep your core tight to make sure that you're not overextending and loading up your lower back. Second thing you want to make sure is that you're keeping your head straight and you're creating a double chin to be able to move the bar in a straight line. This will allow you to develop maximal strength through your upper body. The fourth exercise is the bent over row. This exercise focuses on building the lats and biceps. This will allow you to build the muscles that allow you to be able to pull back on the bars to be able to get the front wheel over certain sections. First thing to remember with this exercise is keep your shoulders over the top of the bar to maximize the engagement through your lats. Second thing to make sure you use a weight that allows you to be able to pull the weight right into your belly button, because this is where we're using most of your upper back and lat. The fifth exercise is bench press. This focuses on building your pecs and triceps. This is great for helping you when you need to push the bike away from you. For example, when the front end gets too high going through a whoop section. First thing to focus on here is making sure that you lower the weight down to your chest and you're not bouncing the weight off your chest for each rep. The second thing is focus on breaking the bar. This will put your shoulders in a safe position and allow you to use some of the bigger powerhouse muscles to get stronger with this exercise. Remember that your bike weighs over 100 kilos, plus you've got your body weight on top of that. If you weigh 90 kilos, that's a total of 190 kilos that you need to wrestle around. The better you can get at these 5 exercises, the lighter that 190 kilos is going to feel. You're going to use a lot less energy on the bike.